Join me and we will begin. So, welcome. Glad you could be here. So, we're working today on a practice that's all about strength, but of course, we warm up every part of the body, no matter what we focus on. So, it's time to come into the body. So, let yourself get comfortable in the chair with the legs, the hips, the back, the shoulders relaxing down, the hands resting, the eyes closed. So we close off the stimulation of the eyes to bring our awareness inside. Inside, where we check in, coming home to the body. That's what I call it, coming home to the body, checking in. Checking in to discover, how do I feel on this day? How does my shoulder feel? How does my hip feel? What about my big toe? So we're checking in order to take care. If you know where your sensitivity is, you can do just the right amount, no force. Let your body tell you what's enough, what's too much. And so that is our check-in process. Take a moment or two, feel the breath, do your own check-in with the intention to take good care of the body. You're the only one who can do it. You're the only one who feels it. Do it. So we bring in movement to keep everything working, to keep everything comfortable, to build strength and maintain that stretch capacity. Both are essential. So today we are bringing a bit of focus to the strength piece, but we start off as usual, in our usual way, warming up the body. Let's check in with fingers and hands. Let's check in and feel what resting place feels like. Still and quiet and to rest. So we'll bring in movement, wake up that energy, and here we go. Lift and stretch those fingers wide. Pull fingers down, feel knuckles. Release, move the joints of the hand, thumbs and fingers. Then here's your strength. Thumb in, fingers wrap, power squeeze, feel your strength, feel your power, and release, stretch. We call this one web. When we pull down, we call this one claw. When we move, thumbs up, fingers down, we're calling this one beak, quack, 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 beak, paw, thumb in, fingers wrap, power and strength, feel it, and release, stretch web. Pull down claw. Movement, quack, 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 beak and paw again, strength and power, thumb, fingers wrap, power squeeze, feel your power and your strength, feel it. One more time, stretch web. Pull on down, feel claw. Movement of the joints, beak. And finishing with paw, thumb in, fingers wrap, power squeeze, feel your strength, feel your power, and release, stretch, hands to rest. Eyes closed. Check in with your breath pace. Check in with sensation in the fingers and the hands. That energy you feel there, that's the result of the movement. So we bring energy, we bring movement, we bring it all to shoulders. Up, back, and down is our plan. It's an automatic inhale on the lift, automatic exhale on the release. That's all. Up, back, and down. And you can think of these up, back, and down circles as baby circles. Think of a quarter. As bigger circles, think of a tennis ball. As a giant circle, think of a grapefruit or bigger. Up, back, and down, bringing movement into muscle, ligament, tendon, bone, all moving. Press down, feel, stretch. Where do you feel it? Release, shrug up, feel contract. Where do you feel it? And now alternating sides, one back and down, other back and down, alternate sides, up, back, and down. Pace that works for you. Slow or fast, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Up, back, and down, bringing in movement. Whole shoulder system. It's a very complex system and so easy to have an injury there. So we never force the shoulders. Let's finish with both up, back, and down a couple more times. Up, back, and down. One more time up, stay, feel it. Back and down, stay, feel it, and release. And have a breath. Moving the action up the line to the neck. It is all about stretch that we feel as we lift the chin, stretch the front. As we tuck the chin, stretch the back. We say this is called yes. Lifting and tucking. Saying yes. Saying yes. Feeling the intensity of the stretch. Feeling the intensity of the stretch. Saying yes. And yes. Finish with the chin down. Press hands down. Pause. Feel it. Soften the hands. Release the chin. Come back up to neutral. For the second part, the no, which is a twist. It's a twist to the side and an inhale back. A twist to the other side and inhale back. Saying no. 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 Saying no. 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 Saying no, I mean it. No, I mean it. Powerful word. No. No. A couple more. No. And no. And back to center. Have a breath. Check in with sensation as we move to the third part of the series called the maybe so. Yes, up and down. No, side to side. Maybe so. It's a stretch. We bring the ear down. We tip the chin up. We feel the whole top line in stretch. Feel it and then come back and check it out. Ear down, chin up, whole top line in stretch and back. We call this maybe so. 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 Couple more. Feeling the stretch. Which side do you feel it in more? That's the tighter side. For me, it's the right side is the tight side. Come back to center and take a breath. Now we bring some action to the back of the body. We do this by lifting the arms and opening the elbows. We call this cactus arms or goalpost arms. When we press back, the back contracts. Feel that. And when we bring forward, the back stretches. Feel that. Okay. Since our focus is on strengthening, we're going to pulse back. Pulse, 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 pulse. Fingers touch, elbows press. Stay, feel stretch. And then open again. Contract, 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 contract. Stay, feel stretch. And open. Pulse, 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 pulse. Close, stay, feel stretch. When we open, it's contract, 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 contract. Stay, feel stretch. Final set. Open, pulse, 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 pulse. Close, stay, feel stretch. Okay, let's open back up. So on this one, we bring the hands overhead, and this contracts these muscles. It's not a strong sensation, but it is a contraction. And when we pull the elbows down, the whole region moves into stretch. And at the bottom of the shoulder blades, when the hands come overhead, the shoulder blades open. When we pull the elbows down, the shoulder blades contract into center. So let's feel it. Stretch shoulder blades apart. Shoulder blades pull into center. That's a contract. Stretch shoulder blades pull apart. Pull the elbows down, shoulder blades pull into center. That's contract. Stretch, shoulder blades apart. Pull down, shoulder blades pull together. Stretch, hands overhead. Contract, elbows pull down, shoulder blades hug in. A couple more. Just working the muscles of the back with stretch and contract. And we'll come back to neutral. Bring the fingers to touch. This is the one where we circle the elbows, drawing baby circles or bigger circles or giant circles or anything in between, bringing movement into the whole shoulder system. Let's pause and circle the other way. Same thing, big ones or small ones, any size, play with it. Just play with it. And then we'll pause and then bring the hands to touch. Now we'll feel strength again. Bring hands down, press as hard as you can press, soften. Press as hard as you can press, soften. Press again, feel your strength and power as you press the hands, soften. This is bone density building for the wrist. Press as hard as you can press, soften. One more time, press as hard as you can press, feel your strength and power, release, soften. Now it's a rotation, range of motion, out, up, in, up, out, up, in, a few. Just bringing in range through the wrist and up into the elbow. And I even feel it in my right shoulder, but not on the left. That's my structure. See what's true for you. Let's come back to center and press again as hard as you can press. Feel it. And release. Hands to rest. Take a breath. Next, the whole length of the spine goes into stretch as we drop the chin and feel the neck stretch. As we slide the hands over the knees and feel the ribs stretch. We slide the hands down the shin and feel the stretch move all the way down to the waist and below. Feel it. And come on back. Hands to rest. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. The whole front is in stretch. Then we tuck, round, slide hands down. The stretch moves down the spine. We repeat at your own pace. Check in and see what feels good. Is it the front stretch that feels better? Or the back stretch? See what's true for you, because there is no wrong answer. We're moving between the extremes of front stretch and back stretch. This is 2 of the 4 ways the spine can move, back bend and forward bend. There are 2 more ways the spine can move, and we'll get to those later. When you have the chin lifted, stay and just feel this stretch from the chin through the throat, through the upper chest, wherever you feel it stretching all the way to the navel. And when you tuck the chin and round and slide hands down, feel the stretch from the base of the skull, through the neck, over the ribs, down the spine to the waist, and maybe even below. See what's true for you. And then we release and come back to sit and have a breath. So that was all stretch. This next section is all about strength and contract. We cross one leg over the other. Bring up the arms. And it's contract, 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 come back. When you come up, it's contract, 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 return. This is called eccentric. Coming up is called concentric. They are both strength builders. A couple more. Strengthening core. When you're back, stay and open, close. Adding extra work to the core. Okay, next time you close, come on up and release it out and bring the other foot on top. Have a breath. And bring up the arms, swing to one side. We begin again. Eccentric, concentric. Contract, contract. Strengthening core through contraction. Next time back, we will stay and walk the hands up and down. Final breath. On the inhale, come back up and swing it all the way around. Other side. Next time back, we will stay, walk the hands up and down. This is called an isometric contraction on the stay. Let's pause and come back up, come back to center and release and release. Open those legs. Now you get to rest. Hands to the thighs, fold forward, relax. Relax and feel the breath. So the breath is heavier because the breath was delivering energy for all that work. That's the job of the breath. That's your resilience. The body makes a demand, the breath delivers, and then it all comes back to its resting place. And that's where we are now. So we're in a resting place, enjoying the stretch down the back and into the hips. See where you feel it. Different for each. The teaching says the stretch finds the tightest place. That's where you feel it. And that's perfect for you. Final breath. Come back up. Now both hands to one leg. The stretch moves down the side of the back. As I lean forward, bring the nose toward the hands and just hang out. And feel that gradual and gentle lengthening and yielding as we stay in the stretch. Lengthening and yielding. Staying in the stretch. Lengthening and yielding. Power muscles, side of the back. Let's have another breath here. Then we'll press the hands and come back up to center and swap it out. Hand to the thigh, hand on top, aim that nose and lean in. Nothing else to do. Just lean in and bring your attention to the side of the back where you feel the stay and the gentle yielding, the gentle lengthening. It's a powerful stretch. Feels good to me. I like it. So we stay, watch the stretch, deepen and yield. And deepen and yield. Final breath here. Press the hands and come back up to the center. Then one hand to each. This is about the hip sockets. So we lean forward, then gentle roll to the side and back to the other side and forward, lubricating inside hip sockets. Lubricating inside. Next time forward, pause, have a breath. Now circle the other way. Next time forward, come to a rest. Pause and stay. Again, check in. Where do I feel the stretch? How does it feel? Do I like it? Does it feel good? Final breath here. We'll come back up to center. We'll bring the legs back. We'll sit back, and we're preparing for the strength building in the legs. Our strength building series has lifting and extending. So this is a power contraction in these quadriceps, 4 muscles, quad. So they have to contract to lift the leg. So how much weight are they lifting? This is what we are told. If the body weighs 100, the legs weigh 60, each leg weighs 30. So that is just a general idea about how much weight we're lifting when we lift, extend, lift, release. It's up and kick and up and down. So that's the pattern. Make it your own pace. You know, I say kick fast or slow, kick high or low. It's all good. Building strength, maintaining or regaining strength. I call these the muscles of independence. One more set. Come to a rest. Take a breath. Take a breath. Now we'll lift one leg and stay, and the muscles of that leg will get really tired. So you'll notice that, but that's good. Lift, extend, point, and flex. Circle around. Circle around. Flex again. Feel these muscles working, complaining, and down. Have a breath. Other side, same. Extend, point, and flex. Circle a bit. Circling, circling. Okay, flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away, working hard, and down, down and breath. Resting place, foot on top, hands slide over, hands slide down, drop the chin, stay, feel it. Feel the breath pace. Feel the deep stretch where you feel it. The body is saying yes. Yes, I love this stretch. Resting place, stretching place. A couple more breaths here. And then we'll change the dimension of the hip stretch by drawing that front leg up a bit higher and leaning in and feeling the hip stretch, the low back stretch. See what you notice. No wrong answer here. So today I feel this more in the inner leg and groin. See? Anything's okay. Okay, now we'll bring it down and put the other leg on top and begin again, hands over and down. Drop the chin, feel the breath. Coming to the final breaths in this first stretch. Okay, that front leg, draw it up higher, lean toward the knee, feel the stretch move into the hip and the low back. See what you notice. So in this side, I feel it in the hip. On the other side, I felt it in the inner groin. So it's different for each and different each day. Getting that stretch. Coming to the final breaths here. We're ready to release and bring the leg down. We're preparing to stand. So we want to make these power muscles do the work, and that's why we lean forward and bring the nose over the toes and then press and stand. Come into mountain, feet are hip width apart. We relax the toes and unlock the knees. It's tailbone tuck for some, extension crown for all. Shoulders up, back and down. Feeling the mountain, Tadasana, solid, steady, strong and still. Feel it. Notice what you notice in your body. Now release for standing back bend, fold halfway. It's an inhale, lift up, lean back. It's an exhale, fold, soft knees, knees bent. Stretching the front, stretching the back. Repeating. Stretching front, stretching back. Which feels better? Pause and see. Do I love this or do I love this? Your body will tell you yes. Your body is telling you yes. When it feels good, trust it. Take your time with it, stretching the front, stretching the back. Final time. Forward bend, stay, soft knees. Check in with sensation and reaction. Check in with breath. Release to stand. So now we move into spinal twist. We have to keep the toes relaxed and the knees unlocked. We're going to rotate the shoulders side, side. We can have the arms in front, in back, or alongside. My favorite is front, so that's where I'll be. You be where you want to be. Side, side. Knees unlocked. Bringing twist into the spine, rotating each vertebra, hydrating, lubricating, keeping the muscles responsive, all up and down the spine. Hydrating, lubricating, keeping all the muscles responsive. Let's slow it down. Let's come back to rest. Let's come back to mountain. Release the arms. Relax the toes and knees. It's a tailbone tuck for some. Extension, crown. Shoulders up, back, down. Feel it again, solid and steady. Strong and still, but the energy has changed following the twist. Feel it. Energy has changed following the twist. Final breath here. We release. Now we're stretching legs and building leg strength as we bring the hands to the seat of the chair and fold from the hips over soft knees. I'm hanging down and stretching the legs. Stretching the legs. Let's come to a rest. So we're going to bring the hips back and down. I'm going to let my fingers touch the chair. I'm going to bring hips back and down, back and down, back and down, and up. Back and down, back and down, back and down, and up. Back and down, and up. Back and down, and up. Back and down, and up, and return to the stretch. Stay. Feel the breath, reflecting all that work. Yes, that was hard work. That was good work. You're building strength and endurance. And that's why the breath is heavier. The breath is doing its job, delivering energy. So we just enjoy the stretch. Enjoy the resting place in the stretch. Final breath here. This time we'll bring the hips back and down and stay. So once more, fingers can touch the chair or lift away, hips back and down, 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 and stay. Strength, endurance. Called Utkatasana. Final breath, finish with the stretch. Finish with a stretch, feel the heavier breath. That was work. That's good work. Final breath here, finish that stretch. And then we'll release and stand and prepare for side stretch. Feet wide, hand can slide, knees unlocked. So we'll be stretching the side of the rib cage. Once more, unlock the knees, bring up the outside arm. Slide that arm up and over as you slide the hand down the side of the chair and feel rib stretch, feel it, and then come on back. Hand behind the head, elbow up, elbow back, Unlock those knees and slide the hand down, elbow up and back. Stay in the stretch. Inhale, come back up and release the arm and swap it out, turn around or bring the chair around. Once more, the legs are wide. The knees are unlocked. The hand can slide. Have a breath. Soft knees, bring up the outside arm. Slide arm up and over as you slide hand down. Feel rib stretch, feel it, and come back. Unlock the knees. Bring the hand behind the head. Tip that elbow up and back. Slide hand down and stay. Final breath. Come back up and release and release. And it's balance challenge. One foot in front. Eyes holding focus. Locking onto something, not moving. Okay, let's check out the other side. Challenge the balance. The wobbles are the corrections. The corrections are your body stabilizing itself. The corrections are your body stabilizing itself. Final breath, release, release. Let's reorient the chair and bring the hand there. Bring the inside foot forward, outside foot wider and back. Alignment, we're going to bend the front knee. And when it's bent, we can see the toes over the knee. So you may need to change the position of the foot, and you can adjust the angle of the back heel. As we move into the warrior series, the warrior 1, 2, and 3. So here's the warrior 1. Bring up the arm, bend the front knee, press both heels, feeling the action in the legs and hips. Action in legs and hips as you press both heels. Okay. Now, go ahead and release the front knee. Bring the fingers to touch the shoulder. Rotate, rotate, rotate back. Bend that front knee. Extend that back arm. If you want to lift the front arm, go ahead and do it and stay. The warrior 2. Okay, back arm, fingers touch, bring it back. The warrior 3 is the balance challenge. So we stand on one foot, sweep the arm back, lift the back leg, and stay. On the exhale, bring the leg down. Bring the hand to the front leg over soft knee. Relax. Relax. This is your reward. It's a stretch stay, forward bend, Parsvottanasana. Watching the breath settle. So the warrior 1, 2, and 3 is good hard work. It's a strength builder. So we're preparing to do the same on the other side. So come on back up. Change the chair around or turn around. Inside foot forward, outside foot wide and back. Alignment, front knee is bent, and I can see the toes over the bent knee. I can change the angle of the back heel. Then, once I've got that alignment, I'm bringing up the arm and stay, pressing both heels. Pressing both heels, activating muscles in the legs and hips. The warrior 1. Now, release the fingers, rotate back, extend the arm, look back, bend that front knee, and you can lift the front arm if you like for the warrior 2, or leave it on the chair. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Okay, now we're preparing to release. We'll bring the hand back to the shoulder, rotate back, take a step, lift off the back leg, the warrior three. Strength builder, all three. Back leg down, hands to the front knee, hand to the front knee, soft knee, fold, relax. Just fold and relax. Okay, come back up. Bring the leg back. Let's face the back of the chair. Bring the feet. So let's step back, and have a little rest. Still watching the breath. Arms, shoulders, back stretch. Hips and legs stretch. Relax, soft knees. Feel the breath. Feel this relaxing forward bend before we move into our series that strengthens the legs and hips and low back. Final breath here. Okay, come back up, step up to the chair. So we're going to lift the leg at 3 different lengths: high, low, and middle. So lean forward, feet hip width apart, come to the left side and lift it what you would call high. Stay. On the exhale, bring it down. Have a breath. Lift the other one to the place you'd call high and stay. On the exhale, bring it down. Have a breath. Now we'll come to the low. So we're going to press the foot back and just lift it off the floor an inch. Toes stretch forward, heel stretches away. It's a low lift, stay. On the exhale, bring it down. Have a breath. Come to the other side. Press it back. Toes forward, heel stretches away. It's a low lift, stay. On the exhale, bring it down and have a breath. Our final is a middle ground stay. So find what's the middle ground for you and stay. So we're holding this contraction. This is a strength builder. On the exhale, bring it down, have a breath. Other side, finishing middle line, middle ground, stay. And down. Now we'll stretch again because that was a lot of long stay, a lot of contraction. Here's the stretch. Just stretching the legs, feeling the breath. Stretching the legs, feeling the breath. Okay. Finish our standing postures with that balance that we say. Stand on one foot, lift the other, bring it in front or behind. Hold focus. The wobbles are the corrections. The corrections are the body stabilizing itself. Our final breath here. We'll change sides. Foot in front or behind. Holding focus. Final breath here. Let's release and release. Now we can sit down. Have a seat. Bring the hands to the thighs and fold and relax. The breath is always reflecting the work level, so see what's true for you. See what you notice about the breath. As we stay with no demand on the body, so the breath can come back to rest. Just stay here and hang out. Staying engaged with observation of the breath pace and the stretch sensation in the back. So as I stay longer and longer, that stretch goes deeper and deeper into my low back. See what's true for you. Okay, come back up. So we prepare for our series that presses the arms back and contracts the back. So we'll be working with repetition and stay. So go ahead and let the arms down. Press the hands wide, peel up the ribs and the chin, and exhale down. Well, you know we repeat, press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, stay, pulse, 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 and down, down, and have a breath. Let's begin again. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, exhale down. So we're contracting the muscles of the back when we press up, peel up. It's contract. And when we're down, it's stretch. Contract and stretch. Contracting is strengthening. Strengthen and stretch. Strengthen and stretch. Strengthen, stay, pulse the hands, pulse the hands, pulse the hands, contracting the muscles all up and down the shoulder blades, and down, and have a breath. We come to our asymmetrical stretch. So we press up, peel up, and bring one arm forward, stretch, stretch, stretch. Come down, down, and have a breath. Once again, press up, peel up. Now bring the other arm forward, stretch, 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 and down. Hands to the thighs, breath free. Where's the stretch? Where's the breath? Different for each. No wrong answer. Whatever it is perfect for your structure, for your energy system, for taking care of the body. Final breath here. Let's come back up to sit and prepare for spinal twist. So this is where we say, one hand over, one hand back and down. Press that hand that's over, lift and lengthen the spine. Then on the exhales, gradually and gently deepen with the exhale. Gradually and gently deepen that twist with the exhale breath. With the exhale breath. With the exhale breath, let's release the head forward. Release arms, shoulders, hands back to center. Breath. Other side, twist, hand across. Hand down behind, press, lengthen spine. Then with the exhales, the gradual and gentle deepening of the twist. Feel it in the neck. Feel it over the ribs. Feel it all the way down to the waist or even below. Deep twist. Final breath. Release the head forward. Release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly back to center. Fold. Fold and relax. Feel the breath. Feel your body saying, yes, relax. You've done a lot of good work. You've built a lot of strength. And so we come to our place of quieting down. So we sit up and sit back and prepare for eye movements. Getting legs and hips comfortable. Closing eyes. Hands to rest. So this is the objective here, is to picture a giant clock dial and picture the 12. Now open the eyes to the 12 and bring it around to the 3. Bring the eyes down to the 6 and up for the 9 and back to the top. Close the eyes. Have a breath. Open again at 12 and go counterclockwise. 9, 6, 3 and back to 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. Next is diagonal line of movement. So let's open the eyes and bring them from the 2 to the 8 and back and forth, 2 to 8, 8 to 2. Let's pause, close, center, relax, have a breath. The other diagonal line from the 10 to the 4, a few. Exercising eye muscles, pause, close, center. Have a breath. Our final eye movement is called focal point, where we extend arm, extend thumb, and bring focal point, look at the tip of the nose. Focal point, look at the thumb. Focal point, go far away and back to the thumb and back to the nose, exercising eyes. Okay, let's pause, close, center, and release. Settle comfortably with the legs, hips, and back. Bring hands together. Rub palms. Rub the palms together to build up heat in the palms. We build up heat. We cup those palms over the eyes. Let the eyes relax. Eyes relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. Bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a feather-light touch. With a light touch. Pause when you're at the temples. Draw those fingertips from temples to jawline and to chin. Release the hands, palms open, hands resting, eyes closed. Be comfortable with the back, legs, and hips. Wiggle around if you like. Get comfortable there. Find the breath. Find the movement of your breath. Feel the breath. Find the breath and feel the breath. And on the next exhale, on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. Release the breath, open the fingers. Inhale, stay. Exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath there. Release. Open the arms. Cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. And I thank you. See you next time.